Choo-choo, Charlie was the name we hear. He had a short you couldn't play candy to make it safe.
It started with a trip to the supermarket. The way that works, at least in my family, is my wife gets a cart and goes one way, I get another, the three youngsters, and an urgent appeal to get lost until the bags are ready. Usually I just roll aimlessly around the store, but on this trip I started listening to my kids in the cart. There's only two facts I can give on what follows. One is that my children watch television, and the other, which I emphasize, is that they can't read a single word.
Well, have you heard of proton energy pill?
Proton energy pill, what's that?
Oh, Roger Amjet has that. He eats it and then he starts beating up. And we know a secret word to that.
What?
One for all and all for one, the eagle fly till the job is done. Hi, ho, hey, hey, you're Spearmint gum. All right, truck goes faster when you do. Hi, ho, hey, you're Spearmint gum. It's good to stick your mouth into Wrigley Spearmint gum. It lively flavors freshen your mouth, and the good chewing helps you go smoother and faster.
Is it better than Crest?
Yeah.
Why?
It's, you know something? It sparkles your teeth.
How do you know?
Because we see it on a commercial. Fresca! Oh, there's Dad's root beer. Hey, there's Lassie. Lassie, that's dog food. Crackerjack! Crackerjack! When you see him on the label, that means it's green giant food. It's the kind that melts in your mouth, not in your hand. It fights the worst kind of dirt, and you don't have to keep them in the refrigerator. Bosco, but spray on your knee. Bosco, say what? Now sing, Bosco, but rockets in your pocket. Roscoe, put meat in your pocket. No, rockets in your pocket.
Even when they had never tried the product, they knew what was in the bright boxes, often with instructions.
Sugar, please. Get some.
What kind do you like, Molly?
This kind.
What has it got inside of them?
Cups and spoons and powder.
And then what do you do?
Then you shake it up. No, then you put water in it. And then you shake it up. And then you wait for 5 minutes, and it's all finished when you wait for 5 minutes.
They knew it took 5 minutes for the pudding, but then they're only beginning to learn to tell time. Could a commercial teach that as well? I was putting them on during the day, but of course, they were putting me on, too.
Hey, look at these splits. Yeah, and you get one of these. They're an airplane.
You get an airplane if you do what?
If you pay for it.
What do you think about commercials?
Sometimes we don't believe what we like on the commercials.
Why?
Because maybe it's not true.
But you don't believe it always?
No, not every day.
Why do they want you to buy it?
So they could make money.
You like to watch television commercials?
Yep.
But you don't believe everything they say?
No, but we love to watch them. Hey, look! It's tremendous!
Parents may not know what's going on in the living room, but obviously the producers do.
When you're appealing to kids, in order to try and figure out how to appeal to them, think of them in a more simplified manner.
At J. Walter Thompson, a huge agency, a team of 2 copywriters, a producer, and an artist spent months creating a commercial for a sandwich cookie. Afterward, they talked about it.
Selling a cookie or selling a cereal or whatever can be looked at as making mother's life easier, because taking the preschool child to the supermarket and allowing that child to make a decision to participate in the weekly shopping routine, mother doesn't really care that much whether she buys lickety splits or Oreos, but now this sounds kind of funny, but in a way we're helping her please her child.
Products and commercials are often first tested on children by psychologists who probe for hidden objections and better ideas. The sessions last about 2 hours. The parents get paid, and reactions are taped through one-way mirrors for the client.
It smells like gumdrop.
Like gumdrops?
I've
Are these all good things? Should a toothpaste smell like bubblegum?
Yeah. It tastes like
New Ultra Bright toothpaste, a taste you can really feel. New Ultra Bright gives your mouth sex appeal.
New Ultra Bright toothpaste. The kickiest taste, the brightest teeth, the freshest breath. That spells sex appeal.
New Ultra Bright gives your mouth sex appeal.
Commercials have a curious way of, well, always being attractive, interesting, entertaining, but they do have a way of saying that material possessions are everything, that all problems, whether of personal illness or emotional dissatisfaction or whatever may be ailing you, there's a consumer product to be bought that will fix up everything. It's been estimated that a child at the age of 16 or 17 has by this time spent 22,000 hours in front of a television set. More time than he's ever spent in school, more time than he's ever, much more time than he's ever spent in Sunday school or church. Is the big, big formative influence of his life. And in a way, then, this matter of introducing a set of values and set of ideas from outside the home into the home, without parental supervision in much of the time, is a new phenomenon that's going on in our time. And very often parents of teenage children suddenly discover that their children are total strangers to them, and they are shocked and horrified and wonder what on earth went on. But what went on very often, it went on in their very living rooms, where through the television set they got a whole complete set of values that the parents knew nothing about.
Let's go faster when you do. Hi ho, hey, lemon come.
You love to watch them? How come you like to watch
But
them,
we
honey?
believe it.
You believe what?
I don't know.